Secure voice communications. Telecommunication is a way of long-distance communication through voice. Alexander Graham Bell inventing the telephone in 1876. Plain old telephone service, POTS, is an analog telephone service implemented over copper twisted pair wires and based on the Bell telephone system. Private Branch Exchange, PBX, is a telephone system within an enterprise that switches calls between enterprise users on local lines while allowing all users to share a certain number of external phone lines. PSTN, Public Switched Telephone Network, was the collection of analog plain old telephone service, POTS, and Private Branch Exchange, PBX, networks. VoIP, Voice over IP, is a method using several technologies to encapsulate voice communications and multimedia sessions over Internet Protocol. Attacks on voice communications systems are identify fraud, toll fraud, eavesdropping and denial of service, DOS. Caller identification, caller ID, is a service that allows the receiver of a phone call to determine the identity of the caller. Caller ID spoofing is the practice of causing the telephone network to indicate to the receiver of a call that the originator of the call is a station other than the true originating station. Toll fraud is when a hacker is able to access your phone system and make fraudulent long-distance calls from your account. Eavesdropping is where an attacker uses techniques to intercept and monitor communications messages. Voice phishing is a form of criminal phone fraud, using social engineering over the telephone system to gain access to private personal and financial information for the purpose of financial reward. Number harvesting is to crawl the public web and index mobile phone numbers, which will later be used for various malicious and fraudulent purposes. Spam over Internet. Telephony, SPIT, is unsolicited bulk messages broadcast over VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, to phones connected to the Internet. Voice over misconfigured Internet telephones, VoMIT, converts a Cisco IP phone conversation into a WAV file that can be played with ordinary sound players. Telephony denial of service, TDOS, attack is an attempt to make a telephone system unavailable to the intended users by preventing incoming and outgoing calls.